Good morning, class. Today we are going to continue your chapter number 5, that is matter, in which we have discussed that what is matter, what are the properties of matter, what are the arrangement of molecules in the three different states, that is solid, liquid and gases. And also we have discussed about change of state of matter. How do matter changes its state from solid to liquid and liquid to gas, and also how does gases gets converted into liquid and liquid into solid. That occur by two methods, that is heating and cooling. Now the next topic is your solutions. For this, you must have seen that whenever you dissolve salt or sugar into the water, you see that the solid sugar gets completely dissolved into the water. So, what happens when the sugar gets dissolved in water? It makes a solution. So, solution is formed when a solid is added into a liquid. For example, your sugar solution and salt solution. Salt plus water and sugar plus water gives a solution. Now, in solution, there are two things that are very important. First is solute and second is solvent. Solute and solvent. The solid which is getting dissolved into the water is called solute. Solute is lesser in quantity than the solvent. And what is solvent? The liquid in which we add solute. The liquid in which we add solid is called solvent. In this salt and water solution, what is solute basically? Salt. Salt is solid, right? And it is getting dissolved into water. So, salt is our solute which is lesser in quantity, and water is the liquid in which salt is dissolved. So, water is the solvent in which solute is dissolved. The main thing is that water is a universal solvent. In water, you can dissolve everything. See, whenever you dissolve a solution or a dye into a water, it gets dissolved and water takes the color of that dye or that solution. So, we can conclude that water is a universal solvent in which we can add solids and other liquids also. Also, have you ever wondered whether the gases get dissolved in water or not? How do aquatic animals or plants get their oxygen? See, they are underwater. They do not get oxygen from the atmosphere. How do they get oxygen from the water? Thing is that the oxygen present in the air get dissolved in the water, which is taken up by the animals, aquatic animals or aquatic plants. So we can say that gases gets dissolved into the water also. For this, you can take the example of your Coca-Cola or Pepsi. Whenever you open that Coca-Cola bottle or Pepsi bottle, you see that a frizz comes out, right? Bubbles comes out. What are those bubbles basically? Those bubbles are of carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is dissolved into the Coca-Cola or the Pepsi bottles under high pressure, and when you open that bottle, a frizz comes out. Basically, the carbon dioxide gas comes out. So, with this, you can see that gases gets dissolved into the water. So today we have discussed that what our solution basically is. When a solid gets dissolved into a liquid, that is called solution. Solution has two things, solvent and solute, where solute is the solid which is dissolved into the liquid and solvent is the liquid in which solute is dissolved. Solute is lesser in quantity, solvent is more in quantity. For example, sugar and salt solution, in which sugar and salt are the solute and water is the solvent. Water is also considered as your universal solvent. And also we have discussed that gases dissolves in water with the example of the aerated drinks or your Coca-Cola or Pepsi bottles, in which carbon dioxide is dissolved into the bottle, into the liquid with high pressure. So class, we have completed your chapter 5, in which we have covered all the topics. This will be all for today. Thank you for listening.